Okay, this is my health final project, and my topic was drug use with marijuana. Step number 2. The question that I was given to answer is, how are teens, young adults affected by this topic? Put you right here, actually. So that's yeah. Okay. How are teens and young adults affected by this topic? Since the teenage brain is actively developing and continues to develop until the age of 25, the use of cannabis during adolescence and young adulthood may harm the developing brain. The use of cannabis can lead to the effects of difficulty thinking, problem solving and with memory loss. Also learning, reduced coordination, difficulty maintaining attention, and problems with social life and schoolwork. People who use cannabis are most likely to develop temporary psychosis, not knowing what is real and what is not real. The hallucinations and paranoia, or also long-lasting mental disorders. That would include schizophrenia, which is an illness where people think they might see or hear things that are not there. Driving while being high or just paired to any substance can be very dangerous, and it is illegal, just like driving drunk is illegal. Cannabis negatively affects several skills required for safe driving, such as a reaction time, coordination, or also concentration. That was the first step. Okay, then my second question that I got asked was, what influences or shapes how we view and think about this topic? For this, I'm not going to read off what I said here, but I'm going to read off what I think. So, actually, I'll read a little bit. I believe that what changes the way we view things about this drug is the amount of people using it and what they use it for. Many people use this substance to get quote unquote high, and throughout the years the use of this on young adults or teenagers has rapidly increased. So I feel like because cannabis isn't really normalized like alcohol is, or isn't really part of a culture, because I know that in many cultures, including mine, drinking alcohol is okay, there's nothing wrong with it. Where I'm from, sometimes even you would, for a birthday, your parents will give you a drink. So I feel like it's more normalized in some households. That's what I feel like. It seems more of a harmful, smelly drug. That's what my parents say. But throughout the years, I feel I've also noticed that I think why many people don't like it is because of the way it smells. I mean, nobody says anything about alcohol because it's just normalized. It really doesn't smell. It doesn't leave a stench behind in an area you're in. I mean, maybe your mouth, but not in the area you're in. Okay. Step 3. Create 3 open-ended questions about your topic. My first question was, why are states starting to legalize marijuana? I got this information from Investopedia.com. Okay. There are many reasons why states are starting to legalize marijuana. It can be because of tax revenue. Legalizing marijuana generates a lot of money through taxes that will help fund schools, healthcare, and also public safety. Legalizing the substance can reduce arrest and imprisonment for low-level drug offense. There are also other reasons like medical benefits. Many people, such as chronic pain and nausea, vomiting, and anxiety, can be cured by using marijuana. There are other reasons like job creation. The cannabis industry creates many thousands of jobs, from farming and retail to lab testing, which is true because my sister She works in a lab, and part of their job is to look at people's like urine, skin, hair, or whatever to see if they've been using this kind of drug. So without people using this drug, my sister wouldn't have a job, which I think is kind of crazy. Because of this, there are cases where people travel, or I'm sorry. Okay, so there's also another reason that was like tourist boost. So because in some states, marijuana is legal, there are many people who wish to have that in their hands without it having to be illegal. So there's people who travel to different states to where it is legal and want to buy it there, you know? Yeah. Okay, my second question is, how does marijuana change the appearance of a person's body and feature? I got this information from medicalnewstoday.com. Okay. There are various different ways to use marijuana. These can extend from putting it in your food, vaping it, using it as part of an oil, and more. Marijuana can cause changes in appearance in very harmful looking ways. The short-term effects are examples like red or bloodshot eyes, droopy eyelids, drying out of the skin, like it makes your skin like dry sometimes, or it can cause acne, especially if it affects the hormone levels or sleep patterns. These are more of short-term effects, like I said, which can be short-term effects. I would say maybe it's like 1 to like 6 months. That's what I would say. The long-term effect of using marijuana can be weight changes. Some people gain weight because marijuana increases appetite, which many people call the munchies. Others can lose weight if it changes their eating habits. Smoking marijuana can lead to dry mouth, bad breath, and also potentially gum problems over time, but heavy smoking can stain teeth, like make them yellow or like brown, which is also pretty similar to what tobacco can do. Okay, my last research question is, how does marijuana become an addiction? I got so quiet. I got this information from the National Institute on Drug Abuse. Okay. Marijuana is used for various different reasons. It can be reasons like medical use or just simply trying it one time. Yeah, there's some people I know who were like just try it once and they leave it. I don't know. But marijuana can become an addiction. When a person starts using it so often, those days feel like they can't stop. That's when it becomes an addiction. Even if it's leading to problems, they still can't stop. What happens when a person gets addicted to marijuana is that the brain gets used to it. The brain gets used to the marijuana and increases the amount of dopamine getting released into your brain because your brain thinks that it feels good. It's making you feel good. Over time, the person's tolerance can build up. This is when a person needs more to be able to feel like how they felt the first time. This can lead to more daily or frequent use. But when a person stops using the substance, they can experience withdrawal symptoms. These symptoms include being irritable or angry, anxious or restless, trouble sleeping, or also having no appetite, or just simply stomach issues. So this is pretty much it. I hope I get an A. Yeah.